Hi everyone and welcome back to Monica's Travels. Today I want to talk about a country that I truly love and it's absolutely amazing, and it's called Thailand. I've been to Thailand 4 times in 2018 and 2019, and I visited the north, the center and the south, so pretty much everything I could in that time span. I want to make a top 5, but I want to mention that it's just from my opinion. It was very hard to make this top because I truly loved all the places where I've been in Thailand, so it's probable that you will like, for example, the fifth place from my top more than the first place, and so on. Also, I have a blog post about what I'm going to talk about in this video on my blog website, and I will type the link to that post in the description of this video. Also, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and you subscribe to my channel so you make sure you don't miss any of my travel tips and travel stories. Let's get started. I will start from 5 and then go to 1, so I will leave for at the end of the video the best place that is, in my opinion, from Thailand. So on the 5th place I've actually put the capital, which is Bangkok, and I think this city is so beautiful and special, but what I really enjoyed about it, among other things, was the accommodation, which was so amazingly cheap. I mean, I spent like $20 per night or $15 per night, I don't really remember, for an apartment that was located in a great area it was pretty close to the center of Bangkok, and it was on the 30 or 40 floor with a great view of the city, and it was amazing. I will attach some pictures in this video. I loved it so much. Also, the city is full with everything you want, from green spaces because it's full of parks, to temples, and to great places to eat, and to clubs if you're interested in them. I also liked going to rooftop bars where you had a great view, and the cocktails were so cheap in so many places. I loved it so much. So if you are a lover of big cities, you have to put Bangkok on your list because it's amazing. On the 3rd place I will put a city that is located in the north of Thailand, and from what I've seen and what I've read about it, it's kind of a city of temples. It's absolutely full of temples. Everywhere you go, on almost every street, you will find a temple. Me and my brother went for a walk around Chiang Mai, and we saw plenty of temples, and it was so interesting. And other than the temples, you can ride a motor scooter and you will see beautiful places around Chiang Mai too. I will leave them on the screen and show you guys where I've been personally, because I think they were so beautiful. Also, another nice thing about Chiang Mai is that you can find lots of street food, so there are street food markets, but a bad thing about this is that it is very crowded. I was there off-season, so off-season there are less tourists, and it was anyways full of tourists and very crowded. So if you don't like crowded places, you could avoid to go to popular street food markets. On the 3rd place, it's a village that is close to Chiang Mai, and it's called Pai Village. It's a very beautiful village that is not crowded at all, or at least when I went there it wasn't crowded. It's in the middle of the jungle, and you have around 150 kilometers or 50 kilometers, I don't really remember, of scooter drive, and it's so beautiful. The road trip is also very nice, but if you don't have experience driving a scooter, I would recommend you to take a bus, because there are also buses that go to Pai from Chiang Mai, and they are pretty cheap and it's amazing. I recommend you to take a look on the window and you will see that it's very beautiful. Pai Village also has a very beautiful canyon there that I visited, and it's easily accessible by motorbike, but if you go there, please be very careful because it can be dangerous. The cliffs are very dangerous, let's say, and I think there has been people that got injured there, so just pay attention and don't go too far if you are not sure of what you are doing. The next place on my list is actually a place that I already have a video about, and it's called Phuket. I think this opinion of mine will surprise some people because I think that many people have a bad opinion about Phuket, and I'm not sure why, because I was in love with this island. I did a tour by car of the island and viewpoints and very nice places, and I got in love with it. And I also did a James Bond tour, and it was very beautiful. I've heard that the Phi Island tour is also very beautiful. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to see it, but the next time when I visit Phuket, I will for sure go there. Also, don't forget to check the other video of mine where I talked about places to go in Phuket. I've attached the link down in my description of this video, and also don't forget to check the blog post where I talked about beautiful places in Thailand. I've also attached it in the description below, and please don't forget to like this video and to subscribe again. Thank you so much. The first place on my list, and in my opinion it's the most beautiful one, it's Koh Samui. And from what I've heard, it's not that popular. I think it's very popular in the off-season because there it doesn't rain as much, even if it's off-season. So I also went there off-season for recommendations, and it was so beautiful, but be aware that it's a little bit more expensive than other areas of Thailand. The sea was beautiful, it was not that crowded, and we did a tour of the island and it was amazing. We also booked a tour to some islands. For example, I will read them. Ang Thong, Konang Yuan Island, and they were so beautiful. Just take a look at these pictures, and yeah. I went to Koh Samui by airplane. I did Chiang Mai, Bangkok, Koh Samui. We had a layover in Bangkok, and I totally recommend you to put it to your must-see list in Thailand, especially if you go off season, because there it doesn't rain as much. We had some rain in Chiang Mai and Bangkok, but in Koh Samui it didn't rain at all, so that was amazing. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and also I am waiting for your recommendations for new videos in the comments down below. Just let me know what you would like me to talk about from my travels, tips about traveling, and so on. Thank you again for watching, and also you can find me on Instagram at Monica's Travels or my blog betravelos.com. See you next time, bye bye!